Welcome back, everyone. Okay, welcome back to my very dead channel, which I intend to resurrect from the dead in 2022. So to start off the year, as always, I like to personally do like a cleanup in my office. Though to be honest, I kind of keep my office very clean throughout the year, so there's not much to do. Maybe like a bit of sweeping here and there, a tad bit of reorganizing, and we'll be good to go. With the exception of one corner of my room, which is this one, which is just horrible. It's just the biggest mess. So here is where I hoard all my materials left over from projects that I made throughout the year, which include a lot of commissions that I did this year and stuff that I did for Needle Workshop. So I figured it's been a while since I've put up anything on here, so I figured I would go through everything I made this year, share some work as I'm going through the sad little leftover pile that is here. And at the same time, I will, make some space, reorganize some stuff, and put stuff away so we have a nice, clean start to 2022. It's also like a massive blizzard day today, so nobody wants to go out anywhere. I'm still waiting on materials to come in for upcoming commissions, which I will definitely share on this channel, so please stay tuned if you'd like to see some of the work that I make for other people. And yep, so without any further ado, I guess we could get started. Okay, so almost empty table, ongoing projects in the back. Yeah, oh no, there's a hair. There's a cat hair in my coffee. Goddamn cat. So there's quite a lot of stuff in there, so we're gonna end up with four different piles of things that I'm gonna need to make. So we're gonna have a pile of things that we throw away / recycling. We're gonna have a pile of patterns that I'm keeping. I'm gonna have a pile of leftover fabrics that I'm keeping, and a pile of ongoing costumes. And then depending on, so we're gonna start by going through everything, separating things into piles, and we'll see. So I had 2 sad attempts at making Mitsuri socks, which I obviously gave up on because it's really time consuming and tedious and not worth the effort. But I do have some leftover fabrics from that, and I'm debating. Okay, this one I tried dyeing and it dyed all kinds of sorts of ways, which didn't work out, so I'm going to throw this one out, but I am going to keep this one. So I'm going to put this in leftover there. Lots of patterns. Let's see. Okay, let's make sense of all this. Okay, so this one is the pattern that I used to make her boobs, and honestly I don't see why I would throw it out and then possibly in the future reprint it, because I've had some requests for commissions. So I'm going to keep this pattern because no reason why not to. And then I'm debating if I want to keep the one for Mitsuri. I guess I should. No, I can't, because it's super customized to like the horrendous size of boobs that I made, so they will not work for future projects. But I'll keep the skirt. I think the skirt will be fine. So for those who are wondering, Mitsuri I actually made for Needle Workshop in collaboration with, obviously, my colleagues. We all work together to make these. So if you're ever interested in getting the pattern for yourself or getting it made, you can check out our Etsy store, which I will link in the description box below. Alright, so that's leftover fabric from Mitsuri also, but I'm gonna need it to make Shinobu. So I'm gonna go ahead, set that aside for future projects. I will keep the mock-up of the skirt. It's always good to keep your mock-ups that you have the pattern for. All right, more stuff here. Okay, we have hat pattern. I don't need this anymore. We have, whose pattern is this? Oh my God. What is this? With no indications of what this is, I see no need to keep this. Ugh. But the Deku one, I might want to keep. It's always good. At least the hat part, because the hat is kind of a one size-ish fits all. So there's really no need to reprint it 500 times. And I guess I could keep the pattern. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is a good one to have in case I want to remake it for someone else. Okay, I'm actually getting really hot, so I think I'm gonna go change my shirt and I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright, I am back. Yeah. Have some more coffee. My first attempt at making some fake boobs. That did not work out. But I do have some of the fabric for it left over. It's not a lot. It's not much I can do, but I feel like it might come in handy for something, especially like skin tone stuff. Alright, what else? Oh, some fake red leather. Yes, absolutely. We are keeping it. It's really nice quality. Oh, and this. It's a pink velour. So actually these two were for Jovi from the movie Elf. My colleague Gabrielle from Needle Workshop did Buddy, and I worked on Jovi, and I think they turned out really nice. It was a very fun like holiday project, and we did it around the holiday season. So it really puts you in the mood. It was really nice. Oh, well, that's what it was. That pattern that I threw out, it was for Jovi. Haha, I figured it out. I do not need it anymore, but I know I want to keep it now. I will. All right, what else is in here? I'm just gonna bring this up here. It's unidentified. Okay, so this is left over. I made Haru's jacket for a client. So I had already made one for myself a long time ago, and I had it up for sale on my Etsy made to order. If ever you want to check out my Etsy store, I do have made to order stuff. Keep in mind though that the fabric color can vary slightly because it really depends on what I have available at that moment. But this one came out really nice. I was really proud of it, so yeah. Oh, this was for Jovi. I had made her tutu way too long, so now I have like all this leftover that I could probably use to make another tutu. So I'm hesitant to throw it out because I'm like, well, if somebody orders another one, but I'm like, why would somebody order another one? But then you never know. So I guess I'll keep it, is what I'm saying. Just in case. Oh, this one's cool. This one was a mock-up for Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel. So this was just the mock-up. It was for, I just said it. Move on to the next thing, Emily. Anyways, I don't know if I want to keep it. I think I will. I think I'll keep it just in case, because I think I have the pattern somewhere in there. And again, the thing is, I don't think anybody's gonna order that, you know, like, so it feels kind of, my sleeves all over the place. It feels kind of wasteful. It takes up a lot of space, but what if somebody wants to order another one like this, you know? Oh, leftovers, put that away later. All right, now we're getting into big boy territory. Okay, so this one is the look from the game Genshin Impact, which I made for Lawrence Iwood through Needle Workshop, because we worked with him at Needle Workshop. But this one was a commission that he requested, and obviously I have some leftover fabric here. It's suiting fabric. It's a very good fabric, so we're gonna keep that. Some leftover thread, which was for the lining. And I have these, which I used to make all the embellishment on the jacket. So I'm also gonna keep this in case I ever get another request. This costume took me so much longer to make than I had originally anticipated. But honestly, it came out super well. Like, I think it came out really great. Like, it had like hand application, but also like embroidery on it, and satin stitching, and like there's a lot going on there, which I think was pretty impressive in my personal opinion. But yeah, all the different gold trims and different gold trimmings, like aspects of the costume, were really hard to match up because there's so many variations of gold and you want them to match. And then it was like this really specific kind of bronzy gold, which can be a little hard to find, but I think ultimately the costume came out really great. You can be the judge of that. I think that ends this bag. Whew, this one was the worst one, honestly. It was a lot of stuff in it. Alright, so to my surprise, honestly, there's not that much trash yet. So that's good. We don't like throwing out stuff. Okay, next bag. Okay, so I think now we're starting to go into less like commissions from last year and more like stuff that I'm currently working on. Okay, so we're going into some more Mitsuri fabrics here, leftover from the kimono, leftover of her suit. And okay, so I have this one. This one is for Shinobu, which is the next one we're going to be working on. So I'm going to keep her aside like this. Oh, and two little buttons that I did not end up using, which were also originally potentially for Mitsuri. So this is an ongoing project that I am almost done with, and I do not think I need this. I need more, so I'm going to put it away. Zippers that I did not end up using, ended up using something else. So this will go into my stash. This one too. I also have obviously the pattern for her, I believe. Yes. I don't think I want to keep it though. Okay, I'm starting to have a lot of patterns here. And I have a few trims left for her. Like I have these, which I'm still gonna need, and these, the buckles, which I'm still gonna need because I'll be making some shoes for her later. So this is an ongoing project. Alright, so the way I store ongoing projects is usually I have these 3 baskets and I just put stuff in there. And as I'm going through this, I'm realizing that there's some really old projects throughout the year that I just kind of left in here. And like, including like itty bitty scraps of it. So yeah, so for instance, this was for a Rinosuke cosplay from Toho, if I'm not mistaken, that I made for a client. Again, a really big impressive piece too. So that was just in there, even though it's done and over, and I'm not going to be keeping the pattern for this because I don't think anyone else will ever order this. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. I hope nobody watching this is like, oh no, I really wanted this and she's throwing away the pattern. Okay, so this was a project that I started for Needle Workshop, but I think I'm gonna drop it. I don't like it, so I'm just gonna make the decision to get rid of it and get it on my life. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, those are some fabrics for Urianger from Final Fantasy XIV. Again, an ongoing one because I started it pre-pandemic, but when the pandemic hit, my client didn't really need it immediately. It's paid off, so it's not like it's not paid, but it's been sitting at my place in need of being fitted and hemmed. Oh, that's really nice fabric. What did I use this for? I don't know. This is really nice fabric. This is lovely fabric. I don't know what I used it for, but it's nice. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Is that a hit? No, because that's definitely not Urianger, so I don't know what this was for, but it's lovely, so we'll keep it. And a wig. A very nice wig at that. Which I will store it with wigs, not in here. Okay, so that empties out my 3 big boxes. So now I can just start putting stuff away. I think I'm gonna go in order of fashion, home stuff, personal stuff, or should I say Needle Workshop stuff, and commission stuff. So yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think the last bag I have is this one, and I think there's like only one thing in it, which is leftover batting that I used for, oh, there's a thread in here. That's nice. But yeah, that's it. That's all my bags that I had in the corner. So now it's putting all of this away and probably finishing up cleaning my office. But I think that kind of wraps up everything I had like this year. I might showcase a few honorable mentions of things I made that didn't make the cut or didn't have any leftover fabric. Yeah. And I guess the reason I'm doing this is mostly to like, well, advertise to the world that I'm a commissioner. I am well trained. I have trained at LaSalle College. I've had several years of experience at Sunset, and I'm currently taking on commissions. And for it to be sustainable, I need to get as many requests as I can, obviously. So this is my advertisement to the world. Just want to let you all know that I am open currently. If you'd like to get something done, you can reach out to me. My email is going to be in the description box below. I'm looking forward maybe to working with you, and otherwise keep an eye out. I'm going to start showcasing commissions that I make through short videos on this channel. So yeah, I wish you all a happy new year. Hopefully it'll be a good one. 2022 for the win, hopefully. And yeah, bye guys.